All right, it looks like our teams are just about ready. We got a great view of the players here from our caster desk. It's Selfless and Team Secret hopping into game one, trying to move forward in the upper bracket portion of this tournament. So let's see how this all plays out. Jorby and James bot.
Yeah, and the winner going to face girls. And after we saw Greasy and Scrub, that is not going to be an easy matchup for whoever wins this. In game one, now underway. Freakii going to take a grounder towards the net, gets knocked away by Mijo. Mijo challenged by Killerno7. He's going to take a shot. Didn't have enough juice on it. Dappur able to make the save. Oh, a huge miss, but a good follow-up there by Dappur to keep that zero score line.
And then the demo coming out from Dappur. So defense from Dappur, key there, and making sure that this lead does not go to Secret. He was quickly able to read that Mijo mishit. Now a chance if Dappur can read it, he does. Coming from defense, making the offense happen. Dappur stepping up for Selfless.
Freakii winning this challenge, but Killerno7 just kind of throwing it right over to Mijo. Dappur ready for it. And Selfless Gaming striking first here early in game one. Team Secret. Off the kickoff, it's going to be Freakii. Freakii takes the shot. It's up high. He can't get there. 1-1. Team Secret respond quickly.
Yeah, look at this kickoff goal. You can see Killer going for the win. He got it. It was a perfect bounce for Freakii. Dappur, he, instead of cheating, opted to go for the corner boost. That gave Freakii the huge advantage and so much space to put a shot on net. Freakii put a shot right where he needed to, tied it right back up.
Ooh, is that on? No, just off. Not able to get there. Freakii, Killerno7. They only got one man to beat. He goes over, and it goes in. 2-1 Team Secret.
And this is such a difficult situation. It's 2-on-1. Killer recognizes it early, and he's playing bruiser. He's hunting Dappur down, forces Dappur to jump maybe earlier than he wanted to, and Freakii just had to get that ball past a distracted Dappur. Well done 2v1 by Team Secret.
2 goals in about 15 seconds is all it took. And now Team Secret have the lead. Killerno7. Freakii just gonna wait for it up here. And Team Secret, with this lead, look to control the ball. Past midfield, Killerno7 doing work, but Mijo grabs it. And the ball knocked away by Freakii. A pass over to Mijo, back to Dappur, was looking for him, but just a little too high. Dappur wasn't able to get there. Killerno7 gonna take a light shot. Dappur with the save, Mijo moving it downfield. So already, Selfless both looking for each other. These two have been playing together for so long. You know the synergy's always gonna be there, but Freakii's got something to say, and it's 3-1 for Team Secret.
And that's a hat trick for Freakii. Popped it by one defender and then beats out Dappur. Dappur trying to get to the ball first, but Freakii just too fast. And Freakii out of the gate playing stunningly. A hat trick already. We're only a minute and a half in the game.
The twos can sometimes have a tendency to be high scoring. Here's Dappur. Can he get one himself? He doesn't. It goes a little off to the side. Freakii didn't even have to move. And now Killer will work downfield. Freakii waiting for Mijo. Freakii able to hit it to the opposite side. Dappur gonna take a shot. It goes up and then saved. Freakii able to make it, but they got to clear this ball out. Mijo tries to force it in. Killer's still there to make the save, keeping the scoreline 3-1. Now Selfless trying to move this downfield. Team Secret grabbing control of that midfield. Allows this continued assault. Dappur now going to try to move downfield. Dappur played away by Freakii. And Dappur's just bumping Killer away from the passing lane. Allows Mijo to take control here.
Oh, he missed the boost in the corner, so this is going to be tough for Dappur to follow up. He's just going to give up possession here, so a chance for Team Secret to capitalize on Dappur with no boost.
Killer trying to get around that ball, but Dappur's going to grab it and run. He was out of boost. He picks up the midfield one, gets the corner as well, moving the ball to the box. Mijo slips it under. Well played by Dappur, and it's 3-2.
Dappur played that one so well, like you said. He was in his own net with no boost, and still was able to get the ball downfield, stole 2 of the 100 boosts, and got the center out to Mijo, who didn't miss his shot. Selfless getting right back in the game.
Selfless plenty of time to work with as well. So Mijo gonna try to start things off. Killerno7 beat him to the ball by a mile. Dapper now trying to get it away, but that's going to the net. Freakii with the pick in the offensive half of the field.
Freakii's just too speedy this game. Dapper thought he had some time, tried to hit it to himself off the wall, but hit it too hard out of his reach. Freakii pounced on it immediately, just launching it right back into that Selfless net. Now 2 goals are the difference between this and the Selfless squad.
Dapper can't get to the ball before Freakii is there. Mijo looking for Dapper. Killerno7 was right there, forcing Mijo back. Buying time for Dapper. Selfless looking to move downfield. Mijo blocked off by Freakii. And Killerno7 also shutting down an angle. Now Freakii already on the retreat. He sees Mijo off the ceiling. The ball comes down. And Selfless can't find any kind of angle to work with right now. Team Secret has done a great job defensively, limiting shots on net here against Selfless. Can't really keep a continued assault, can't find pressure. Freakii looking for Killer, and that gets broken up by Mijo. Killerno7 wants to find this, but just trying to buy time maybe for Freakii. Dapper tries to sneak it past, and Freakii right there again defensively. Team Secret pulls through.
And Dapper was trying to be unpredictable there. He knew that the defender thought he was going to flick it to the right side of the net, but then Dapper tried to go left, but still, this defense from Secret holding strong.
Mijo gonna take a shot and then saved by Freakii. Dapper trying to get in his face. Killer light clear downfield. Not a lot of time left for Selfless. They gotta get something here in quick order. Mijo, again challenged by Killerno7, who has been super aggressive. This ball doesn't get in, no!
Oh.
Killerno7 gets up, makes the save. What a play there by Killer.
That was the only option Killer had. He executed it perfectly, but the demo gonna leave the net vulnerable for a moment.
Mijo, he can't get the shot. And Freakii with that favorable spawn, it goes downfield, clearing it in. 5-2 is what the score will be. And Team Secret wins in pretty dominating fashion here in game 1.
Freakii, look at his stats. He's got 5 goals on 6 shots and 4 saves. I mean,
that's efficient.
He's on track for a dual force unlock if he keeps this performance up. But really, Freakii stepped up in this game number 1, and the defense from Secret, too much from Selfless. Too much for Selfless.
When we had talked to Secret, we asked them, what do you guys feel like your play style is individually? And Freakii's like, I'm definitely more passive. Killer's the aggressive guy. He just goes up and attacks the ball. And I think that's exactly what we saw out of Team Secret. So many challenges where Killer came, he was on the retreat, and he would just steal the ball away from Mijo or Dapper when they were trying to get something going offensively. And then Freakii was just waiting. He's like, okay, the ball's free. I'm going to take it now.
I mean, Freakii was just fast. I mean, and Killer, he didn't make if any mistakes that I saw.
And had a great save on top.
He had a great save on top of that. But Freakii was just shutting down any opportunities that Selfless had when they were trying to break out of their own half. The most recent goal that came to mind was when Dapper tried to pass it to himself off the wall.
Yeah.
Usually that works pretty well, and he was doing that pretty speedily, but Freakii jumped right on top of it, shut it down, and got the goal for Team Secret.
Well, I mean, the highlight reel is going to be all Freakii. It's just Freakii goal after Freakii goal. You might see some Killerno7 assists, and right off the kickoff is where it started for Team Secret, and that's how they got back into it real quick.
Yeah, they were down early, but that kickoff goal got them right back into it. And then, again, this play from Killer, so heads up. He was in Dapper's face, he didn't get the bump or didn't get the demo, but it's such a huge distraction when a player's coming at you. That paved the way for Freakii to get that goal. Then again, the speed of Freakii, I was talking about it. He gets up here, Dapper's the last defender back, beat him out. And then Killer, again, we have a similar situation where he put that shot on net. Oh, this is the Dapper play where he gets dunked on. And Freakii, again, just shutting it down. Selfless could not get out of their half effectively.
Yeah, I mean, the reads were absolutely on point for Freakii. And again, Team Secret putting on a stellar performance. And there's Freakii's girlfriend, Hannah, meeting in real life for the first time today. I've been dating for a couple of months, but
I think it was technically yesterday, right?
Okay,
or
yesterday.
2 days ago?
Yeah, yesterday. It's all starting to blend
at this
together.
event. At this event. And
Yeah.
she's supporting
happy.
him. Yeah,
Happy as can be.
Seeing your boyfriend on television, on Twitch.
Yeah.
performing, winning. It's got to feel good.
Absolutely, and still got 2 more games to go for Team Secret in order to move on to play girls and Selfless to get back into this. It's just, you gotta somehow shut down Freakii here, and it's tough when he's so good at those reads.
Yeah, Freakii, he was that difference maker for Team Secret. They also did get a very good kickoff goal that was fortunate for them, but Freakii, he had 3 unassisted goals, and you don't really see a lot of unassisted goals in twos.
I think one was unofficial assist because of Killer getting in front of Dappur. So technically two goals. I got to give Killer credit on getting in Dappur's face and causing a goal. But game number 2, you're going to get underway here. Selfless looking to try to tie this series up, and Secret just want to keep rolling. And here we go. Freakii gonna take it, gonna flick it up. Is it going? No, off the crossbar. Mijo. Ball gets away from him, allows Killerno7 keep this ball in Selfless territory. Good save by Mijo, but he gets bumped by the posts.
Yeah, and those flicks that Freakii had the opportunity, those are such difficult flicks when you're trying to get it over to a defender, but underneath the crossbar. He did a diagonal forward flip. A lot of times to keep it under the crossbar, you have to let the ball go on your hood a little bit and do a side flip. Otherwise, most of the time, you will put it high. We saw Freakii do that, and Killer wasn't in open position. No,
does he get there?
That save, yeah.
All right. It looked pretty open for a little bit there, but Freakii grabs the ball. Team Secret, past 1, Freakii. Over in the corner, works it to Killerno7, but now it's an open net. Mijo trying to put it on. It goes in, and Selfless take an early lead.
Yeah, this is the danger of centering a ball. Killer, he committed, but Mijo got to it first. So when you commit to a ball like that, if you lose that challenge after your teammate's already on the opposing back wall, it's almost 100% of the time going to be a goal for the other team.
And Team Secret went down early in game 1, and that was no problem. Freakii to Killer, the shot saved by Dappur. Mijo trying to relieve some pressure for Selfless. Killer keeping it in Selfless territory. Still here in the Selfless corner, Freakii trying to play this, but gets thrown away. Oh, and Freakii not able to touch the ball there, but Killerno7 able to bail him out. Freakii, not the best touch, allows Mijo to get it up high. It falls straight down, but Killer had the read. I'm gonna try to keep this ball away from Selfless. Not doing a great job of it. Freakii able to get up there and make the save.
That's a good save from Freakii. Mijo on his retreat back got the demo on Killer, so this could be a chance.
Not able to find him, Mijo.
Oh, and the
bump for the bump.
Get him.
Just barely. Killerno7 bought plenty of time for Freakii, and now Freakii's moving downfield. He's got Dappur on his tail. Mijo able to get the ball away.
But that was such a heads-up play for Mijo going for that bump.
Dappur?
Going for that double tap. But Killer, he even got hit by that bump from Mijo, but had the presence of mind to keep control of his car and stay calm and get that ball in a safe spot for Freakii.
Killerno7 battling against Mijo in the corner. It goes opposite side. Now Freakii looking for Killer, but he's got a little boost to work with. Not a lot of power on that shot. Mijo gets past 1. Dappur bailing him out. In the corner, Dappur winning against another. Killerno7 takes another save against the post. Mijo trying to keep it in play, but Dappur forced back. He actually gets to this ball. And Selfless holding on to this lead, and they're getting some good pressure. Dappur, does he get the touch here? He does, but not nearly enough power. Mijo tries to finish it. Can Dappur get there? He does, and Selfless takes a 2-0 lead.
This was so close. Dappur almost made the play happen right there. Freakii with the save. Freakii needed to bump Dappur right there. It looked like he did go for the bump on Dappur, but he just missed it. Dappur, with just 11 boost, he just picked up a pad, was able to clean up that shot from Mijo, but that was such a narrow chance for Freakii to get that bump, coming up short on it.
Just over half the game gone. Selfless find themselves in a 2-goal lead. Dappur just trying to keep the ball away from Freakii. They do. Mijo now with control. What does he do with it here? Gets another tap challenge by Killerno7, followed up by Freakii. Team Secret moving downfield. It's only Mijo right now. Freakii looking for Killer. Gets past 1. Killer just can't get to it, and Selfless get away with one.
Mijo was taken out of the play there, not by a bump, but mind games coming out from Dappur.
Dappur and Mijo getting their third goal here. Mijo just throwing it up. Dappur's like, I'm gonna hit it. Nope, gotcha.
You know, it was almost as if Dappur was gonna let Mijo take the shot, but regardless, that completely psyched out the defense. They thought a shot was gonna be coming in, but no.
And now Team Secret, a big hole to climb out of here. In twos, it is definitely possible to score 3 goals fairly quickly. We've seen it happen in the regionals, and it can definitely happen here. Dappur carrying this out in Selfless. Good pressure, keeping the ball out of their own half. Killerno7 playing some great defense for his team, but no goals. Freakii past one, because Killerno7 gets past another, and Team Secret finally get on the board.
Give and go, executed to perfection. Killer to Freakii, up to Killer, who gets that shot by Dappur. That was absolutely exquisite passing from Team Secret.
And now with 1:05 left to go, now Team Secret can breathe a little bit. You have a little bit of room, and things can start to shift in your favor.
And Killer, you know, getting a little bit of redemption. There was that pass from Freakii after Freakii messed up Mijo and passed it out in the middle. Killer, it looks like he had pre-jumped for some reason and just wasn't able to get the pass. But this time, the passing play between him and Freakii worked out to perfection.
Freakii trying to get around this ball. Killerno7 picks it up. Do find themselves in Selfless territory. Can they get another goal? With some time left, Selfless, Dappur is going to try to take the shot backhand on Freakii. And couldn't find it. That ball headed towards the net, but Freakii able to grab it. Team Secret, not a lot of time. Scoreline stays the same. We will have a tied up series. Mijo is going to throw this ball towards the net, and with less than 10 seconds left, they have to score with time left. They do. Freakii catching Selfless on the retreat, and they pull within one with 6 seconds left.
Yeah, Dappur hesitated right there, decided to go for boost at half instead of falling all the way back to net. Freakii just recognizing that and launching it.
6 seconds, you need a favorable kickoff if you're Team Secret. Can they get it here? I wouldn't necessarily call that favorable for Team Secret. Freakii back to Killer in the nick of time. Can they keep this ball up? Almost, but Selfless hang on. And this series is tied 1-1.
Yeah, that was a great center ball there, a chance, but it was just out of the fingertip reach of that player in the middle. A close call. This series gearing up to be a close one. If the games keep playing out like that, we've seen 3-0s and 3-1s, pretty one-sided series, but these guys seem very neck and neck.
Good control by Selfless to keep the lead for as long as possible, where as soon as Secret started to kind of swing things back in their favor, finally found those midfield boosts to actually attack, it was already too late. Yeah. So for Selfless, that's great. And we saw some great play, great team play between Mijo and Dappur, and I want to see more of that, but, you know, being smart, obviously.
Yeah, absolutely. And Mijo, I love seeing Mijo always going for these bumps and demos. But Mijo and Dappur, when these guys get rolling, they can be dangerous. This time, they didn't really have a ton of passing plays. They just brute forced their way through. But still, they can do that. These guys are that good.
Yeah, absolutely. Look, Freakii, he had some solid plays, but this is Mijo, all Mijo and Dappur taking advantage of a mistake here. Mijo starting things off with a quick goal for Selfless, and then another good team play that got them this second goal here.
Yeah, and then this was a stylish play. Dappur putting the shot in, forcing the save from Freakii. Freakii knew he had to get the bump on Dappur, missed it. Dappur easily cleans that one up. And then, again, this play right here, just psyching out the defense. Mijo getting credit for that goal, but Dappur and Mijo both confusing Team Secret equally. And then this was probably the goal of the game, though. Yeah. The killer Freakii passing play, that was lovely. And then scoring with 6 seconds left, this big bomb that put them right back into the game, and we almost saw them pull off that 0-second goal at the end of the game. It was a very close call.
Yeah, so now maybe getting a little worried. little worried. Look, it's all right. It's 1-1 in the series. And you still got to be feeling good that Team Secret can fight back that late in the game.
Yeah, I mean, and you can't ever count out this Team Secret squad. No. I mean, looking at the way they got here with their 0-second goal to tie it up to force overtime in a game, and force Game 5, and then winning Game 5.
And then if you're Dappur and Mijo, that says even more for you can't sleep yourselves. and keep up that pressure. And I think that they knew that, even with a 3-goal lead, and they wanted to keep that pressure up. It just comes down to, you know, can they keep up with Freakii's reads? Because even in that game, Freakii just has a good beat on the ball in this series.
He did, and there was just a few positioning, committing mistakes there from Killer. We'll see if he cleans that up. Dappur and Mijo, they just brute forced it through. We'll see if they start incorporating some passing or dribbling in, because that could be deadly as well for Team Secret.
So game 3, each team looking for series advantage. And off the kickoff, we've seen kickoffs be such a huge component in twos. It's not gonna do much for either team this time, but Team Secret grabs first possession. Here comes Freakii. Opposite side hits his teammate. Unfortunate for Team Secret.
Yeah, Killer got in the way of that one. That ball was going in the net, and Freakii just hit it right at Killer.
Freakii slowing down here. Caught in the back of the net. Mijo went up for it. It's a little bit of a double commit, but Killerno7 stayed back on it, didn't want to overcommit. Freakii almost forces it through. Killer comes in. Freakii gets in the way, and it's 1-0 for Team Secret.
The pressure was mounting and mounting from the get-go. Freakii trying to dribble that ball in. He slow played it a little bit and got the bump. So the catalyst of the play, Freakii, he forced that ball into a dangerous spot and then took out the final defender, letting Killer come in and clean up.
Team Secret striking first in game 3. Killerno7 now. A one-on-one opportunity, but Mijo right there. Team Secret on Killer, almost off the posts. Freakii now working against Dappur, gets it, keeps it in the corner. Killerno7 off the ceiling. Does he have the touch here? Doesn't have a lot of boost, does get another touch, but it's straight up. Freakii tries to keep it up high, buying Killer a little bit of time, but he's got to race back quickly. Can he get to this ball? He does get out to the corner, but Selfless with control. Dappur with a miss. Mijo can't get there either, and Team Secret able to move it to midfield.
Yeah, that was a very vulnerable moment for Team Secret. Killer had no boost. He missed the small pads in the midfield. Had Dappur put that shot on target, no one would have been able to get back and save it, but it was just off to the side. But now another chance. That ball just gonna beat out Freakii. You know, not so powerful hit for Mijo, but Freakii just out of position.
Yeah, Freakii trying to get the really just unfortunate touch for him, trying to clear it out and then just couldn't get back to the ball. So, hey, you're Selfless, you take it, and it's 1-1. With things all evened up on the kickoff, Freakii gonna take a shot. Mijo's gotta hop up and get it. He does. Hits it against the crossbar. Selfless keeps the score 1-0, or 1-1, excuse me. Oh, popping it up. Does he get the second touch on the crossbar? No goal for Selfless. Mijo, one touch. Dappur the second. Selfless wanting to keep this past midfield. They do. Team Secret playing it nice out to the side. Killerno7 challenged. And Mijo tries to throw it away, but it's right to Killer. Dappur racing back, able to make the save. He had to do a full 180 turn to get back and make that save.
And that was a smart play from Freakii right there on Dappur. He made Dappur think he was going to challenge, making Dappur make the hit and give up possession to him. But Freakii's playing very well right now.
And Mijo looking for Dappur. Dappur will find it, but Light and Freakii's in position to get it out to the corner. Selfless want to apply more pressure. Freakii can't get to the second touch. A demo's gonna open things up. Selfless is gonna take the lead 2-1.
We've seen Mijo going for this stuff over and over. He gets a demo in the corner, and that prevents anyone from being back. Dappur jumps right on top of it and gets the goal. So Mijo, physical plays helping out. He doesn't get an assist on the scoreboard, but he does in our books.
And taking advantage of Secret being unable to get hard booming clears, or at least trying to bait out the defense, trying to maybe pass it laterally on defense, trying to get any kind of room to work with. A great save, but Freakii already on his way back. He's got Killer on the wing. Just gonna take a light shot, and it's saved by Mijo. Oh, over 2, that's dangerous. Killerno7 hits the post and then getting bumped out of the way. Everyone running into each other right now. Bumper cars coming out, less than 2 minutes left to go. And Selfless want to score again.
And Killer's gonna want that one back, and this is a great chance. Dappur didn't get much power on that shot, but that shot from Killer, he's gonna wish that he had that back. He scores those 9 out of 10 times. That time, unfortunately, just put it high, and that is going to be the 3rd goal for Selfless. They extend their lead to 2.
Yeah, getting in the way of, I believe it was Freakii. Yeah, just blocked Freakii was Dappur, giving Mijo an open angle towards the net. So 3-1 for Selfless with not a lot of time left.
So seeing Selfless pull out these physical plays, like you said, Dappur just wrangling up that defender in the corner.
Oh, this is a chance here. Does he get the goal? No. Heads up by Mijo, getting back real quickly to make the save.
And Dappur, again, a little bit too much of a hard touch there. He had a chance to maybe force a 1v1, but hit it too far out of his reach. So we haven't seen Dappur too much keep the control of the ball and go for the dribble play. Been struggling to keep it close to his car.
Dappur taking a wide angle on this one. Trying to find Mijo. And does. Not much gonna happen with it. Now Freakii looking for Killer, and they bump into each other. Leads to a light shot and an easy clear for Selfless. Gonna carry it, but Freakii's right there for the challenge. Team Secret, time is running out. They have to move downfield now, and Freakii looks to do so right here. A great touch by Dappur to get this over to Mijo and kill even more time off the clock.
Yeah, not only did it kill time, he put it in a spot where Mijo could get the corner boost as well. So a very smart play, buying time, buying boost for his team.
Mijo just missing it. Dappur, that touch, he knows that Mijo's gone and immediately makes the challenge.
And the bump.
And he just did everything there. And
yeah,
kept the scoreline 3-1 that could have been so dangerous. There you go.
That was a huge play. Dappur, he knew his teammate was demoed there. He needed to buy time, and he did that just wonderfully.
And just like that, Selfless is going to take a 2-1 series lead here against Team Secret, threatening to throw them into the lower bracket.
Yeah, fantastic play there from Dappur at the end. Really just buying time for Freakii, or buying time for Mijo rather, to respawn. That was something else. Dappur stepping up this game.
Yeah, absolutely. Dappur doing so much work, and Mijo, I mean, both of these guys, they've been playing together forever, and we can harp on that all day. But it just goes to show you that, you know, even when things get a little hairy, Secret scores a nice goal, it doesn't matter. Like, we're all right. We got the lead.
Yeah.
And you just keep scoring.
And some uncharacteristic misses there from Killer as well. So they're looking a little bit shaky in the start of the game, and game number 1, or start of this match rather. Freakii really stepped up. He's had 5 goals, just 2 assists coming from Killer. But like you said, one of the plays was that 2v1 where Killer got right in Dappur's face. But Freakii, he's cooled off a little bit, but also I feel like with Killer not able to put in those shots, that might be starting to get to Secret a little bit.
You know, the highlights is going to be, you know, the Selfless show here for Dappur and Mijo. We saw Dappur play bully. We saw Mijo play bully, and it got them 3 goals and the win.
And then again, look at this play from Freakii. He won the challenge there and got the bump. So a great play from Freakii, letting Killer get this goal. But from that point on, it was all Selfless.
Yeah, and right here, just out, couldn't get to the save, catching him out of position. And Freakii right here just trying to get to the ball and just couldn't, finding it out the side.
That was after a demo in the corner. Yeah, it was
Yeah.
a demo in the corner from Dappur that opened that up, or it might have been Mijo. But it opened up that opportunity. And then again, Dappur blocking the defender in the corner. The physical game coming out for Selfless, getting them the win here in game number 3.
So game number 4, we're about to get that started, and I gotta say for Team Secret, where's that game 1 Team Secret? Where's the super
Where's
fast
that game 1 Freakii? Yeah, that's
where has he been since then? We definitely need him to come up and make some plays. Killerno7 does a lot of the dirty work for him, or did a lot of the dirty work for him in game number 1. And you feel like you can't rely on that. I want to see more of that.
He's going to need to hit those shots where he's got an open net. He's going to have to hit them.
Gotta land them. Game number 4. Selfless looking to start things off with a bang, and Killerno7 says, no, thank you. Another incredible save by him, and that could have been a deadly start for Team Secret. They keep their wounds closed.
Yeah, Mijo, he is deadly with his shots, a scary player to go against. And now Killer,
there you go.
We talked about him needing to hit his shots. He does it right here. He didn't have any boost to work with, picked up that one small pad, used it there, and then gets that shot off the wall. Killerno7, a solo goal from him, and he gets Secret the lead.
That is redemption, putting it on target after you missed a big one in game 3. So Team Secret with the early lead. And Freakii wants to start things off with a bang himself. Takes a shot, Dappur right into his face. Able to make the save. Team Secret still threatening. Killer just tossed that out over to Freakii, and now he's going to try to get this read. He does get it, but out a little wide of the net. Team Secret right now starting off fast. But Selfless up high against the backboard. Mijo's got an open angle. He's got the shot and the goal, 1-1.
We were talking about Dappur needing to keep this ball close. He does it right here.
Nice play.
He draws in both defenders and flicks the ball off the backboard. Mijo had quite a bit of time to get there to finish off that goal, but Dappur, those ones dribbling plays, generating opportunities for Selfless.
Secret wants to play fast, but just a little too fast on the double commit. We're going to look to right this ship real quickly off the kickoff. Killerno7 and Freakii now forced back. Dappur's looking for a touch. He gets it. Mijo following up, beats out Freakii for the ball. Killer a poor touch. That's going to be off the post. He misses it. And a huge, huge opportunity missed for Selfless to take the lead.
What a break for Secret. That was an open net. Dappur didn't have a ton of boost to work with, but it was a pretty routine play for him. So he's going to regret missing that shot. We'll see if it comes back to haunt him.
It was such a smart play by Killer, just keeping the ball away, knowing that it was just going to get boomed downfield, waiting for the angle to give Freakii to shoot the ball. But Selfless eventually do clear it out downfield. Freakii tossing it out. Killer back to Freakii, Team Secret. Want to move this downfield. Dappur throwing a demo out, but it's not going to amount to much. Secret still with possession of this. That's right back to Killerno7. And Freakii just waiting for an opportunity to strike here. Killer tries to throw it back, but Selfless keeping the ball away from the box. Freakii gonna try again. Killerno7's in support. That shot's high. Mijo can't get there. Freakii the shot and the goal. 2-1. Secret takes the lead.
Yeah, and this one was just excellent patience from Freakii. He saw Killer taking the shot, and it bounces off the backboard. Mijo absolutely had to get that hit. When he missed it, Freakii was there, ready and waiting. And now Secret up by 1. Dappur's thinking back to when he had his open shot, and he's probably wishing that he put that in.
Freakii up high, challenged by Dappur. Killerno7, that shot's up. Mijo makes the save right over to Dappur with the follow-up. Demo's 1. Dappur's got 1 to beat, but no boost to work with. And Team Secret able to throw it away. Well, Killer wins the challenge here. Dappur is in position to get this, and he does keep it away from Killer. Freakii and Killer both caught in the corner, but mitigate the harm just by clearing it downfield. Killerno7 and Freakii being pressured by Selfless. Freakii gets a good clear. Dappur forced back. So far, less than 2 minutes left to go. Secret, if they retain this lead, and it looks like they're gonna get another goal. No! Killer had no boost, couldn't flip back into that ball, but they still have possession.
And that hustle from Dappur. He was getting jostled there by Freakii, Mijo was getting jostled. Dappur was the last hope, and he made that tough save with Killer, who was looking to get that shot off the backboard.
Killerno7 keeping it in midfield. Selfless still trying to fight back. Just 1 goal is all they need right now. Mijo wants to get it started in midfield. Dappur right down to Killer, and Freakii's gonna follow up quickly, gonna put it almost on target. Still get an unfortunate touch right back on the ceiling, but Dappur's there to bail him out. Secret didn't want any of that. And Selfless still trying to find a way into the blue half. So both caught in the corner again. Can they make them pay? No, Mijo. That ball got rolled up against the wall, wasn't expecting it. Now he's forced back. And that demo's going to clear the way for Dappur to again keep Team Secret away. Up high, Killerno7. Able to keep it in midfield, so we're back and forth consistently here. When it feels like a shot's about to happen, it just gets boomed downfield. That could be dangerous for Selfless. Can they get back in time? Mijo off the post, able to make the save.
Oh, if Dappur can get around it,
he does. He's got it. Dappur able to tie the game up, 2-2 with 33 seconds left.
Dappur stepping up, making a play right here, winning that 50-50 and just taking control of the ball, dribbling it right in. And now we're positioned for overtime if no one scores with only 33 seconds left on the clock.
This kickoff, potential to be huge here for Mijo. but it's tapped right down into Killer. Dappur cannot keep it in play. Freakii just wants to keep the ball away from Selfless. Maybe trying to bait somebody out. They beat one. Killerno7 trying to get by Mijo, can't do it. 10 seconds left, and we could have a game 4 overtime. Again, Secret fighting just to get to game number 5. He's got Freakii. A great challenge and a good save. That was going in by Dappur. Killer's keeping it up. It's not quite over yet. Up high in the corner. Mijo's got to kill this ball. No, they want it. They're hungry. Do they get it here? No.
But now this could put Secret down in the lower bracket. Selfless just need one more goal to put him down there.
So Killer off the kickoff. Trying to keep it away from Dappur. Selfless looking to end things right here. It's only Killer. He's got to make this play. He does get this touch, but Dappur's still in the corner, and he gets bumped away, and now Killer looking for a break. He's got Freakii in the middle, and booming downfield by Mijo. Dappur's got to chase this down, and Freakii able to get there. Killer's the only man back. Gets the touch. There needs to be a follow-up from Secret here, and Freakii is there to make that touch. Still,
panic mode is on for Secret.
That is so bad, but Killerno7 able to get there in time.
Panic mode is on right now. Freakii finally getting 100 boost, but there's still, and that miss from Dappur, that was huge. This is gonna let Secret get on the counterattack.
Oh, it's a 2v1, and just taking a shot is Freakii. That's not good. Killerno7 tries to get it. Dappur makes the save. Secret still threatening. Freakii here, trying to get the touch, can't find the ball. Now trying to force it to Killerno7. And he's bumping his way out, getting back quickly as Mijo just boomed it downfield. 1 minute into this overtime, Team Secret working their way through Selfless territory, but Selfless turning it around. Past one, Dappur can't get past another. Freakii's downfield to get the touchdown. And now Secret looking for an opportunity. Gets past one. Where's Killerno7? There he is, but challenged by Dappur. Demoed was Freakii. That might open things up, but Dappur can't get a solid touch. Buys Killerno7 time to get back.
That could have been disastrous. That demo from Mijo, if Dappur would have put a shot on target, there was no one back to block it. This is so close, but Selfless seems to have the edge right now in overtime.
Mijo up high against one. Killerno7 there. Not the best clear. Gives it, no, he doesn't give it back to Mijo. He gets the second touch. Freakii playing this ball close. That's a double commit by Secret. And now Dappur, one-on-one. Killerno7 goes under him. Mijo trying to keep it in play. Dappur right there, looking for the touch to Mijo, but he's got to stay back. Killer to Freakii. Freakii with the touch. He gets the double, and Freakii with an incredible shot. And Team Secret take it to game 5.
Freakii is nuts. Look at this play in overtime to stay in the upper bracket. A double tap. What a play from Freakii.
Great job by Team Secret. So many scary moments from both sides, but Freakii, who else from game 1, pulling through on that double touch, getting the win for Secret here in game 4.
That is, if you're Selfless, that's devastating. That shot was unblockable. It's so difficult to do double taps, but to do it at that speed,
this much space,
in this environment. Yeah, like you said, he was right up next to that backboard and dropped that in. That was an incredible finish, and now we get guaranteed game 5.
It is that, and it's exciting. It's exciting just because there were so many opportunities that Selfless had, and Secret made so many incredible saves, getting back in the nick of time in regulation and in overtime, and this was just back and forth all the way through.
Absolutely, and there was that one goal that Dappur could have scored. It was an open net. He wasn't able to put it in. That could have been the difference to not even have to go to overtime. Freakii and Team Secret, on the other hand, they capitalized on all of their opportunities in this game, and that last goal from Freakii was something special. But yeah, look at this shot. That wide open, that was, in my opinion, that was where Selfless really lost control of the game.
Yeah, and they were both on both sides of the ball when there was a clear one-on-one opportunity, but the attacking player was out of boost so many times in this game, so there wasn't much they could actually do with the ball, finding those 1v1 opportunities. The boost battles have been were so even in game number 4, and we see working here at the end. This is it, and moving downfield. It starts with Killer, out from Freakii, actually, and then a great touch right there.
A beautiful setup from Killer. I heard Freakii calling for the pass. Killer put it right up there for him, but then the rest of the work was down to this man, and you see his reaction
like, oh, I did
after he hit that.
Oh, yeah, get hype, girl. That's what I'm saying.
What a finish that was indeed. And now it's all gonna come down to game 5.
So game number 5, and for a while, it looked like Selfless had this in the bag. They had control of this series, and all it could take, James, is an overtime goal to just completely swing the momentum for Team Secret. But here we go, game number 5. Team Secret looking to fight back and send Selfless down to the lower bracket. Mijo gonna start things off looking for Dappur. Dappur close, but keeping the ball in the corner. And now a great clear by Mijo, and with that save, I believe that Freakii got, and he unlocks the dual force achievement with his 7th goal and 11th save. And by the way, James, this weekend only, you can get a 2-for-1 deal on brisk beverages exclusively at 7-Eleven. Achievement unlocked.
You know what? I'm not surprised. Freakii in game number 1 had 5 goals, so I'm not shocked in the
least. Not much
least.
you have to do. Selfless. Keeping the ball in the corner. Things slowing down a little bit. A quick pass. It's funny how quick this game can speed up in an instant. And now Dappur going high against Freakii. Actually tries to cut under him. Killer number 7 has a 1v1 opportunity against Mijo, who challenges him. Freakii gonna take the shot. Double commit by Selfless. Going to allow Team Secret to have a lot of time. Back to Freakii. The shot, the goal. 1-0 Team Secret.
Expert playing right here. After the double commit, Freakii immediately steals the corner boost. Killer gets the center and the boost steal. Didn't matter. Dappur didn't have much to work with in net, and Freakii just puts a scorcher on target, and they can pick up right where they left off. Secret with the early lead.
And they look to try to add on to their lead right here as they move to Selfless territory. But Dappur flips it over 1. Freakii bails out Killer. Killer back to this ball, doesn't find the touch, but it forced Mijo to stay back, and Freakii almost finding his way through. Selfless able to keep the ball out of the net. Freakii trying to get this ball. Killer gets a nice touch, looking for Freakii. Freakii against the crossbar, and he's right there waiting. It's easy goal, easy life. 2-0 for Team Secret.
Yeah, they were expecting this play. Mijo getting there way too late. There was not really much he could do to prevent Killer from passing it over to Freakii. Freakii didn't hit the shot, but he put it right back off the backboard for Killer, who was waiting for it. Now 2 goals away, or 2 goals ahead of Selfless now.
Killer. You catch this ball, but Dappur right there for the challenge. Being down 2-0 early can be a little bit of a blessing in disguise if you're Selfless. If you're gonna allow them in, please buy yourself some time to come back. Mijo, back to Dappur. Dappur back to Mijo, looking for an angle. Dappur coming back on this, and a whiff by Freakii. The shot and the goal. Selfless gets back into it.
Yeah, Freakii no boost in net, waiting for Mijo to make the play, and just missed it. Freakii had enough boost to really make that play, but he just narrowly misjudged it. And then the cleanup coming in from Dappur, and Selfless right back in it.
Off the kickoff, Freakii's gonna take it in. Great touch by Dappur. He gets it by Team Secret. This could be an opportunity to tie the game immediately, but a good challenge by Freakii keeps the ball away from the box. Killer number 7 now trying to get things set up. Mijo using all sorts of boosts to get back to that ball. And Killer number 7 had to work his way around Mijo to get to that, but he does. Keeps the ball in Selfless half. Killer working against Dappur. Again, he's content with just aggressing on the ball as much as possible, and Freakii just playing cleanup role really well. And I love it every time that shot, I just hear nice come out of Freakii's comms every time Killer number 7 gets a good touch. Dappur flips it over. Killer number 7 gives way for Mijo. Now Mijo can't get it by Freakii. Freakii bumps out of the way, able to take this ball. Dangerous position for him, though. Killer knows it and is able to bail him out.
That was a huge 50-50 right there. Killer getting that win was massive. Had Dappur won that, that would have put Selfless in a great spot to get a goal.
Team Secret looking for a third goal here against Selfless. But now, a 2v1 opportunity. Oh, Mijo! Great patience. All it takes is a little touch like that, and you put yourselves in a tie game.
Yeah, this is the difference between winning and losing. You're in these 1v1 situations. He saw Freakii jumped early. As soon as Freakii jumped, Mijo, out of boost, uses that side flip to push the ball left and just precision strikes it into the net.
And now off the kickoff, Team Secret had a 2-0 lead. Squandered. 2 unanswered goals by Selfless. Mijo, downfield towards Dappur. Dappur, that shot on target. Probably a little off target, but Freakii still having to make that clear. A demo onto Killerno7. Kind of frees up Selfless a little bit. No, Killer's still up, right there waiting. 40 seconds left. Could have Game 5 overtime for our last upper bracket match of the day. Trying to find a touch. Freakii does get it out back to Killer. Killer, can he find Freakii? No, he's challenged and gets knocked away by Dappur. Now Dappur on the assault, up in the corner, looking for Mijo. Mijo sees it, seeking, and a great save, but it's coming straight back down. Killerno7 with the follow-up, and now Dappur's forced back. It's gonna be a tough position here.
And that was so risky. If had Mijo lost that challenge, they could have gotten scored on immediately.
Well, Dappur trying to get it out towards midfield. That's dangerous. No time left in Killerno7. There's 1 second left, but they are looking to take this game number 5.
And Killer just opts to keep boosting to go for the dunk, and he hits it. And just like that, with 1 second left on the clock, they make it happen. Team Secret get that go-ahead goal.
Dappur trying to keep that ball up, and it goes down. You hear the chants, let's go for Team Secret. Game 5, and that could have been deadly. I like the idea from Dappur to try to pop the ball straight up, but it's not enough. And Team Secret moving on to play girls.
What an ending. What an ending to both of Game 4 and Game 5. The overtime double tap by Freakii, then the dunk from Killer with 1 second left. You can see the emotion on stage. As soon as that clock hit 0, I heard Freakii just yell.
It was just yelling.
Oh,
it was
my.
awesome. I love the energy out of that. And man, that game 5 was the story of the match. Team Secret goes up 2-0. Selfless able to battle back and tie the game up. It goes to overtime. That was really just that tug of war between these teams in all 5 of these games. And just a great game overall here between Secret and Selfless, but Secret just a little ahead that time.
Yeah, that was a fun one to watch. Freakii, you know, MVP of that match. He stepped up hugely in game number 1, scoring those 5 goals, and then that double tap to even get them there. But Killer was there with him every step of the way, setting up the goals. Even that double tap was because Killer put that pass in an area where Freakii could even go for the double tap. So these guys, you can tell they've been playing together for a long time. They made for one heck of a show that series.
Yeah, absolutely. The give and goes are always so fun in twos, and they work more times than not. And usually when they don't, it's just because you missed. You missed off the crossbar, and they're so hard to defend. Great play by Team Secret. Can't wait to see more of them in the upper bracket.
Dude, I was a little scared there for Team Secret. There's that moment when they were in OT in game 4 and they double went up. Like,
yeah, the double commit.
They double committed, and I was like, oh, this is it. This is the end. Pack it up, boys. And then they came back to win 2 more games to win the series. Really incredible. So let's take a look at the highlights, actually, and see how Team Secret was able to pull this final one out.
Yeah, I mean, this was a double commit right here. Kept the ball in play, and that's just a great touch by Killerno7.
Yeah, his passing on point all series. You know, Killer and Freakii just working so well together. I think that's one thing that really separated Selfless and Team Secret was Team Secret's ability to make the passing plays happen in this twos environment. We saw a lot of just trying to force the issue from Selfless and try to get rebounds. Like even there, that was just rebounds that are getting cleaned up, whereas Secret, very intentional passing plays, and it worked out for him.
And we did see a couple of passing plays, they tried to pass the ball to each other, but it was either Mijo was out of position to follow up. He either flew into the net because he set up the initial thing and Dappur tried to tap it down, but no one was home to be able to follow up. So just great positioning and like we said, like you said.
And then the
great
final
passing.
goal, shout out to Killer. You know, we've been giving a lot of praise to Freakii. Killer was kind of being the setup man the whole series, but stepping up in the biggest moment of the series. 1 second left on the clock, he gets that dunk goal over Mijo.
Yeah.
What a moment, an emotional moment for those guys, and they are breathing a sigh of relief. And now we've got 2 European teams and 2 North American teams moving on in the upper bracket. It's
That is a great point,
Quite
James.
well,
I'm
quite
glad
well.
to hear that. We still have a fair representation of NA, of EU. We still have every team involved because we got that lower bracket. Taking a look now at Freakii and Killerno7 reacting in the games here to their victories. And these reactions are huge. You can hear them across the studio. And I cannot wait to see these guys and their joy and their excitement and Hannah's excitement as we continue this tournament. So fans, don't go anywhere. More Rocket League to come.